I'd like to ask for a moment to synthesize and physicalize for you and them and we and me, the tree of life that burst through the crevice in the center of the earth, waiting for God's creatures to feed from the poplars of peace and light, that we might bow down to each other and hold each other like newborn babies, connecting our umbilical cords. Instead, we use our bellies as swords, waiting for the opportunity to strike. I'd like to ask for a moment to walk through the veil of illusion. It's deluding the mind to try and find a way to pollute the shine that once was the sun and the moon, and the bubbles of water that no longer slide down blades of grass, that are now tortured and caught short of the ability to do what Mother Nature was always going to do. But we have left the womb of our great mother to pursue different truths. We can no longer self-soothe. We give our reflexes over and instead travel on this earth like we are in a coma looking for our life support. Help us, we say, as we worship the one-trick wonders of thunderous quick fixes, man-made synthetic healing, stealing the starshine of our inner cosmos so that we continue to feel lost. I'd like to ask for a moment to attempt tears, turning my fears into pity for you and them and we and me. How easy it is to forget the tightness in the body that blocks the arousal of real emotions and the motions we fall into because we've been told not to feel. But if we're told not to feel, then we're told not to heal the hurt and pain once slain and inflicted by loved ones to toughen us against the man-made reality. I'd like to ask for a moment to reach out and salute the sons and daughters who allow their forces to be reckoned with, recognized and not compromised by the bondage of peer pressure and no measure, who have the audacity to read and see, not look but see into the belly of existence and don't miss things. They say actions speak louder than these words I'm speaking here, not knowing who this they is I'm referring to, but I won't succumb to the guilt I feel knowing how privileged I am to stand here and let my words speak louder than my actions. I'd like to ask for a moment, not trying to gather my thoughts and sort through retorts and be haunted by people killing and spilling the blood of others, colouring the earth redder and redder as we say to each other, it'll get better. Knowing as we try to look into the eyes of the tortured that this wasn't what life was supposed to be about. Me over here and you over there as we look up into the sky for salvation and preservation of ourselves so we can survive and not be deprived of everything we've become accustomed to. I'd like to ask for a moment. For if we believe not in the present and cement ourselves in the stagnation of the past and resent that things don't last, that love is had and lost, that time is spent at a cost of our youth, and instead of reflection and gratitude, our attitude prefers to be a eulogy for a memory, then we can't possibly ask for a better world. When the whirlwind of change lies dormant within our bodies as we speak words we think are important in the shadow of a courtroom designed to judge the fallacies we collectively breed and collectively seed into the dirt of each other's greed, I'd like to ask for a moment. Knowing and wanting transition and to be put in a position that finally allows us to transform and not conform to the desires of the lower self, unchallenged, unmastered, running away with us faster and faster at the speed of a leopard until we are unprepared in the face of destruction, we can't function, and our ideas collapse into the valley of eternity, and you are no longer you and I am no longer me, and we realize that this I and you and them and we are just pointless vocabulary. We want synergy, chemistry to flow freely, but we can't buy these three, so we settle for the easy and read books on psychology and philosophy and new age spirituality, thinking we're in touch, but it isn't much if you still can't find the mystery of connection, the joy of perception, and the antidote to your misconception. Nature will betray us because we betray it. People will betray us because we betray them. This isn't a lesson in karma. It's gone much farther into another realm, a higher realm, waiting to be penetrated and inundated with requests. This is not a test. This is an invitation for a congregation in our new beginning, dwelling in the future of this earth, waiting to be birthed by you.